All right, let's walk through a handful of jobs that have low competition in the remote accounting base at the staff and senior levels. These are jobs that I share with our newsletter subscribers every single weekday, and you can get access to them every morning. The first one is with Mission Bio. Mission Bio's basically main objective is to help researchers and clinicians eradicate cancer. So great company, great mission. They have a staff accountant position open. It's fully remote. If you have experience in AP, AR, and payroll and some high level general accounting, you'd be a great fit. They're looking for someone with 1 to 3 years experience. If you have experience with NetSuite, Bill.com, and obviously Microsoft Office Excel, you'd be a great fit. You got to be based in the US. They got full benefits and they pay up to $80,000 based on your experience. Next up is Activate. Activate is essentially a Y Combinator for entrepreneurial scientists. And they have a remote job as a staff accountant as well. Pretty high level stuff with transactional accounting, GL work, and just some help with audit and tax. If you have 2 to 4 years of experience with QuickBooks, Divvy, Expensify, Concur, you'd be a great fit. They're paying up to 72.5K for this position. Again, fully remote, full benefits. We have Hall CPA here. They're a virtual or fully remote CPA firm. They focus on real estate primarily and provide all different types of tax and accounting and assurance services. They have a senior accountant position open. They're based in Raleigh, North Carolina, but they're saying that this role is fully remote. It pays up to $90,000 a year if you have 2 to 3 years of senior level review experience. And obviously, if you have real estate and small business experience, that's a nice asset to have. And a minimum of a couple of years of experience working with a team of staff accountants. If you've had exposure to QuickBooks, Yardi, and other property management software, of course, that's another major asset here. They don't require a CPA, but you'll be compensated if you do have a CPA accordingly.
Next one here is Lightship.
Lightship says they increase access to clinical trials, and they have a position just as a general accountant. They require 2 years of full cycle accounting experience, so heavy operational accounting experience. And if you have NetSuite experience, it's preferred. I assume they have that as their ERP. And yeah, some pretty generic requirements for the job description, full benefits. They haven't listed a base salary, but I would assume it's in the 60 to 80K range for this one. But fully remote, so check this one out. I assume this one has low competition as well. And finally, we have the California Fair Plan Property Insurance Company. They basically help people find basic fire insurance coverage for high-risk properties in California. They have an accounting supervisor position open that pays up to 110,000 base. They're looking for someone with up to 5 years of relevant accounting experience, so still pretty low. That's why I included it in this list. Pretty generic job description, and if you have exposure to Great Plains, that's a big asset. And finally, if you're looking to get access to these jobs on a daily basis, just subscribe to our remote accounting jobs newsletter, and we'll send it to you every single morning.